Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, I am kind of awake. I'm not sleepy. Late night. Time check is around 3 a.m. I'm gonna do a few videos for you. End of the month, last day of the month of September. Very eventful, long month. This month was like very long. I have created many memories. I brought many. I bought many perfumes. So I actually won a contest as well. That's something that happened as well. Very eventful month. I think this is one of those highlighted months that I really would remember for a long time. So I am planning to do a few videos because this is the end of the month. Hopefully you're doing good and you'll enjoy these episodes, right? So I actually apply a lot of hair oil. It's like all coconut oil and stuff. This is not gel. So yeah, a little bit weird, but anyway, let's go. First one I'm gonna do is this oil. Okay, this is from House of Abdul Qurashi, and this is a attar. Okay, like a perfume oil, which I haven't done in a long time. This is called Makka al Mukarramah. Okay, so this is the perfume I'm about to review, and I already taken it out. This is a deep stick, sort of like it's not sprayable because it's pure perfume oil, very thick, concentrated. And another thing is, I don't know the price of this. This is a 3 ml, but I think these are going for about, my guess would be $25, $35 or more, could be $45. So basically I won this at a raffle draw at a event where I got that one, the best influencer of Bangladesh. It's something very special, and it's happened in Fat Friends Fragrance meetup, 2 years celebration. So I won this one and a raffle draw, okay, which I never ever did. So it's very special in that way as well. So thank you so much, Kaisar Bhai, okay, for the awesome gestures. So let's go. So I don't know the price once again, and I do not have any information on it. I'll just tell you what I got on my nose. First thing you get is this sleeve. So this sleeve basically is the part of the presentation, 3-part presentation. These are made in, I think, Saudi. And this is the box. The box is very nice. Even though for a small bottle, they did put very nice box. I don't know if there are many reviews on this. I took out the bottle already. So this one opens up from front, and I think there's a magnet there to keep it closed. Okay, very nice. So nice little coffin for the bottle. And the bottle is this little, these are like very simple bottle that you see in many. I have seen more premium bottles, but look at the juice. This is like jammy red or whatever, like blood thick red. It's very thick. And I took out already because it's difficult to take out the stick on live. That's why I took it out and I applied it here. The dry down is here, and I'll sniff it again. I'll talk about it. So this thing is, I tried to find, information on this on Fragrantica, but Fragrantica told me there is this fragrance from Abdul Qurashi called Makka. Okay, and then I did Makka blend back in the days. This is not a new house to me. When I started my journey, Makka blend, and I did like, some of the other ones like there. I forgot the name also, Abdul Qurashi's fragrances, and even, there are like quite a few I did. Okay, so basically after a while, then I think they kind of got closed in COVID time. And after that, I got more into Rasasi and other brands. So I am revisiting them after a long time. Okay, so let's see. So this one, I don't know if that's the description on Fragrantica, but there was a lot of florals, mention of oud, agar oud, and then some of the other notes. So let's see what we get. So I will apply, because this thing, 3 ml, you might think, oh, not a big deal, not much juice. And this thing will last you like a very long time, okay? So let's just go a little bit. Look at the consistency of this, okay? This stuff, oh man, I can say I don't want to drop it on my floor. This stuff basically is very thick, like I don't know, glue or a jelly or something, like a substance. I'll just put some of it on my finger. See if it's not dropping right now, okay? Just go a little bit, okay, there. And that's as much as I would do for reviewing purpose. Okay, now close it, okay. And these are very difficult to take out sometimes because it doesn't twist, okay. And perfume oil, as far as my experience goes, I think they are differently applied on skin than the usual suspects like sprayables and stuff. So if you keep it like this, you can, okay. I would say do not put these colorful ones on your jubba or white or bright dresses, then to get what's the word? Like it will leave like a mark. So what I did was like this. I did a little bit of like cross action, not so much, but you can do this and you can put it behind your ear, up to you. But sometimes people put on pulse point or they put on the clothing. So on my skin, when I did that, now it starts opening up a little bit, but do not do too much friction, like try to start a fire, okay? So when I smell it, this is a very typical Middle Eastern perfume. Like it is not It's not at all what you get in westernized perfumes or niche fragrances. Even the companies they do niche perfume in Middle Eastern style like oud satin mood and all, those you can tell are from West. This is from the Arabia. Okay, the overall feel from it's very complex. It's very thick. It doesn't work like your alcohol mixed perfumes, like it'll project in the opening. But this thing lasted. I tried it once. This stuff lasts, but I didn't dare put so much. I just put like a dash. So it didn't project massively, but I could smell it for 8-10 hours plus because it doesn't go away from the skin. It's solid, right? So performance, I think, is going to be really, really good. Let me hold it like this. So this stuff, it's a very good performer for sure. Abdul some of the Qurashis, they are like maybe, very, all of them are more or less are very good performers. So there is also called Ibrahim Al Qurashi, some of the other houses, but they're different, not I think related to this. So this stuff projection is good. Season, I would say this stuff, usually people who apply perfumes like this, they go for all year, for prayers, namaz, for prayers basically. They wear it all year. But as a general fragrance, if you ask me, I would wear this, I think, perfect. You can tell typically winter, cold weather time. This is going to be really, really lovely. And I think it's a cold weather scent. So what's the note? Yes, the florals, you can tell it's a very exotic wildflowers kind of smell. And it's going to be very difficult for me to explain. It's a very complex fragrance. It's like a fire, like it has a pan masala vibe. If you do not know what pan masala is, Google it. Okay, it has this fiery pan masala accord to my nose, which is like exotic. It's like bakur. It's like Middle Eastern perfumes, but not as oud-like. It's like a little bit deviation from the agar oud, which is not as sweet. This is kind of sweet, okay? And you'll only call this sweet if you try the other agar oud. If you tried this first time for your life, and it's like Middle Eastern perfume, very first one in your journey, you'll say this is like stinky. This is kind of like not fecal, but it's like tough, it's like Barnier oud or something like that. So for you, it will be very challenging. I'm in the game for so long. I tried many others, oils. I have even some. I had some here. I don't know where I kept it, but like I use a lot of others and stuff. So I tried synthetic ones, like how to say, authentic ones or exotic ones, and the ones very exotic ones from Saudi and some of the Middle Eastern countries. So I have idea. This is a quality, okay? This stuff equivalent to many of your big bottles of niche fragrances. Okay, if you make like a proper bottle, okay, look at the oil. It's shining on the skin, okay? So it stays on the skin like that for a very long time, okay? So yeah, so this thing, it has this, I have reviewed fragrance like Legacy of Petra, right? Penhaligon's. So that is the floral perfume, beautiful floral honey, like a, was an apricot or something like it. So it feels like there's a fruity, jammy floral, like fruity floral jam thing happening in this. And there is, to my nose, there's a sweetness, but at the same time, it's intense, heavy, thick. Sometimes when you have pan masala, those did have pan masala. They put like honey, and sometimes they put like saffron, and then some stuff which they drop like the stick. They just hold it like that, and it just drops once or twice. Maybe rose essence or something, and that gives the whole, mouth freshener like a different dimension. You just have a burst of flavors in your mouth. This is what I feel it represents. Very beautiful. We have sometimes like when you I'll tell you, it's like a bit sad, but when you actually visit like graveyard and stuff, if you're going to, say prayers for your parents or someone you loved or someone, family, friends, this is something you can wear. It creates this, is it serenity? Is it called, it takes you away from regular life. This is not something you typically smell. You smell sauvage, this and that here and there, but this stuff you do not typically smell everywhere. So this is mostly a special occasion, something very close to your heart. You can keep this in your pocket. So you can wear this for your own personal enjoyment and space. That's what I feel. Very holy experience, not for the faint of heart, but I think this is much more safer than dark agar ouds, like this very scary, smoky, leathery. This one feels like it's wearable. But again, the cold weather will be perfect, and this is for people who actually are into the game for a while. They are used to others and oils. If you're new, you'll find it very, very, very not off-putting, but scary. Okay, so I think this is a very beautiful juice color. Love the presentation. It's very posh. Longevity, is crazy good, but the application has to be observed. Okay, to each his own. But overall, I think this is a very exotic perfume, which I'll pick maybe 1 or 2 days of winter of 3-4 months. If I really see it's really, really cold, you see the fog outside, and you just feel like, want to have a cup of tea and just sit by yourself, not talk so much, spending some time, read a book and stuff. This, okay? So this is for your personal enjoyment and companionship. So this is Makkah what's the name? Makkah al-Makkah Mukarrama. Okay, I think that's inspired by some place or certain things. Okay, but I didn't study on the history. Overall, these things I cannot judge like based on 10 how much I like it. I can tell you like the overall feel is, for me it's like 8 out of 10, like a solid fragrance. It's not that a must have. You don't have to just, there are many exotic like this out there. Some of them are jammy rose, sometimes there's a May rose, sometimes it's like a vetiver. They have many types. So this represents like that family. Like if there are 7 exclusive collection family, this would be one of them. Okay, so check it out. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much Fat Friends Fragrance for that amazing event. And this thing, see how it looks. It looks really nice, right? Thanks for watching. Let's do some other reviews. Okay, see you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.